Hey, Jim. I was wondering...
Let me guess. Customer service is your next stop on your What's New with ServiceNow mission.
Whoa, you customer service folks really can read people's minds.
Before ServiceNow, our customers couldn't solve issues on their own. Had to call us every time. Calls piling up while my team's tied up on open cases, chats pending, case notes to write, emails to respond to.
Okay, your to-do list is like stressing me out.
Just relax. Breathe.
Okay.
Breathe. That was then. This is ServiceNow. Yeah, it enables us to unify our data with our workflows and brings it all together with AI all on a single platform. Check this out. AI agents use natural people speak to help customers take action on their own. Not cutesy voice chatbots that waste your time with generic help articles. We're talking out-of-the-box AI agents that solve cases autonomously.
Okay. What if your people need to step in?
Oh, you mean the old data chase across 6 different systems and who knows how many departments?
Yeah.
Well, ServiceNow gives my team a single, unified workspace. Everything needed to work with customers in one view. AI agents handle the time-sucking tasks. My team can now focus on person-to-person customer relationships. So when the sales team closes a deal, my team makes sure it stays closed.
And those customer relationships drive repeat business.
Exactly. Boom! Resolution in no time, without any swivel chair gymnastics.
Please don't bring up swivel chairing. I've broken like 8 swivel chairs.
Let's not
here.
go there.
You get mad. Okay, that's really slick, but what if your use case isn't out of the box?
Funny you should ask. I built my own custom AI agents with ServiceNow's no-code AI Agent Studio, like this one. It proactively watches for customers who may experience issues before and after purchase. Researching previous cases, my AI agent offers alternatives if lookalike customers have similar issues. They reduce all that sell, close, churn, ping-ponging.
Oh, I gotta work on my backhand for the company-wide ping pong tournament.
Focus?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you got custom agents, you've got out-of-the-box agents and third-party agents, and coordinating them all is like herding cats?
No, but watch this. AI agents work together as teams across departments. Guided by the AI agent orchestrator, they can stay in sync, escalate if needed, and achieve results no single agent could on their own. Case volumes are down and our CSAT is up because the team's focused on people, not repetitive tasks.
Cool. CSAT. Wait, we have a satellite too?
Sure. CSAT orbits happy customers. Yeah, but seriously, we're getting ahead of our customer needs. We don't wait to be helpful, we plan to be. Customer service meets customer relationship management. Now that's what I call CRM built for the AI era.
Oh, I cannot wait to tell my mom that we have a satellite.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. Do you know where my office is? Okay, that's fine.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Ella, and I am your host for this session, the CRM AI Summit, Transform Customer Experiences in the AI Era. We are thrilled to have you with us today on day 2 of our 3-day summit. So I just want to see a quick sweep across the room. Who was here with me during day 1? Let me see those hands. Who was here with me during day 1? Let's see. Okay, I see some hands raised here. Okay, I see a lot of hands raised. Hi, you guys. Welcome back. And now I want to see who is attending for the first time. Let's see those hearts. Let's see those hearts if you are attending for the first time. All right. So I see a lot of hearts as well. So I just want to welcome everyone here to our 3-day summit. And last week, we explored how organizations can rethink customer relationship management and fully embrace the AI era. Today, we'll dive even deeper. In this session, we'll uncover the latest product innovations for customer service management and field service management and discover how to truly put AI to work for your customers. So this is the agenda we will be having. We are now doing the introduction, and then we will be having a keynote and demo. And of course, we will be joined by our esteemed speakers. So let's see who our speakers are. We have Alex Masters, Director Solution Sales, CRM and Industry Workflows for ServiceNow. We have Manolo Yanes, Senior Advisory Solution Consultant, CRM and Industry Workflows for ServiceNow. We have Stephen Smith, Senior Global Solutions Sales Executive, GTM, CRM and Industry Workflows for ServiceNow. And of course, Paul Starmans, Senior Manager, Solution Consulting for CRM and Industry Workflows for ServiceNow. Of course, first we will be having Alex Masters, who will guide us through customer service management, transforming customer and agent experiences. He will be joined by Paul Starmans, Senior Manager of Solution Consulting for CRM and Industry Workflows, who will demonstrate the product during this session. And following that, we'll hear from Stephen Smith, the Senior Global Solution Sales Executive, GTM for CRM and Industry Workflows, who will walk us through field service management, simplify, automate, and collaborate. Supporting him with a product demonstration will be Manolo Llanes, the Senior Advisory Solution Consultant for CRM and Industry Workflows. So we've got a full and exciting agenda ahead of us today. So let's get started. But before anything else, I'd like to have a quick reminder that you will be seeing a lot of handouts pop up on your screen. So feel free to download them and use them anytime during session. And of course, you can drop your questions if ever at any point of this webinar you have questions. Don't hesitate to drop them here on the chat and we'll be collating them. And a ServiceNow representative will reach out to you. So without further ado, let's welcome to the stage Alex.
Welcome everyone. My name is Alex Masters and I'm the Director of CRM and Industry Workflows practice here at ServiceNow. And today I'm really excited to take you through the customer service management solution to transform your customer and agent experience. But before we get into the future, let's talk about where most of our businesses are and how we've gotten here. Every organization's kind of gone on this journey to modernize and digitally transform over the last couple of years. And this digital transformation has kind of promised this concept of utopia. And with utopia, they're talking about revolutionizing customer experiencing, incredible agent productivity, and significant cost reduction. Instead, organizations are finding themselves in a hornet's nest of complexity. And what this has really led to is siloed systems, legacy applications, and data, and really frustrated customer and agents. In fact, the most recent studies found that 39% of businesses have seen a significant decrease in CX quality. And on the inside, on the agent experience, agents are now having to use more than 4 different applications to service a customer. This, in my view, really is the definition of swivel chairing. This has really led to this breaking point, or this break in between the expectation of a customer and the reality of what is happening. Now, we've kind of all been there, right? Where there's expectation versus reality. I can think of this week when I thought I was going to work from home to work on the presentation and get a whole bunch of things done if I just worked from home and not sat in the office. Instead, what took place is that I was on a whole bunch of team calls and meetings and invites and responding to emails. And I found myself sitting having lunch in my active wear at 3 p.m. Now, we've all kind of been there, and this is really that breaking point between expectation versus reality. So what does this mean? What is this break in service gap and on the agent and customer side? When we actually went and spoke to the agents and the customers alike, the stats were really interesting. So on the agent side, agents believe that it only takes just 30 minutes to resolve a customer inquiry. And on the customer side, 30 minutes isn't that bad, but on the customer side, that ends up being 5.5 or almost 5.5 days. That is a full working week. Imagine what you could be doing in a full working week. You could have a long weekend, you could write a new presentation or a new piece of code. There's just so much that could be done in those 5 days. And that expectation and that service gap that's being built puts an incredible strain and pressure on organizations trying to make sure that they're delivering great end-to-end experiences for the customers and for the agents alike. So what does this look like and kind of why is this the case? So because of this complexity and these kind of siloed systems and data, it's becoming disconnected and painful and is actually causing this increase in costs due to all of this complexity. And it really starts on the customer side. So on the customer side, they can't really self-serve. Instead, they're going through a whole range of lengthy articles only to then have to go and talk to someone either on person or on the phone. And that's ending up in really long wait times, only to just then get passed to the next available agent, not someone that is the best person to resolve their inquiry. And they then having to repeat their story over and over again. Meanwhile, on the agent side, they're spending so much time trying to connect the dots. They're reading case notes and chat history and trying just to get up to speed with where the case is at. What then happens is they're also then swivel chairing between applications to resolve this inquiry. If they can't resolve it at that first point, they're then having to push it into the rest of the organization. And this is where the middle and back office come in. And when it gets past that point, it gets lost because these systems aren't tied together. And what is tying it together is simply the human middleware. So no one has full visibility of the end-to-end inquiry, even the human agent at the end, nor does the customer. So what do our customers want? It's really simple. We want to get things done, and we want to get things done in the time of our choosing, on the channel of our choice, and where we want to. In fact, in the most recent surveys, we asked them, what is it that customers want? They want seamless experience, they want self-service, and they want ease of contact. To deliver upon these expectations, it's becoming more important than ever that organizations need to adopt AI. The good news is that ServiceNow, we've been watching these trends over the last few years, and we've built a solution that will be able to help businesses deliver on this transformation by building the AI platform for business transformation. And this is with AI built in and not bolted on. It really is a single source of action where work flows across your technology landscape, your operations, your employees, all the way through to your customers. AI is on one platform that is deeply connected to your business, to every corner of your business, and that includes your CRM. But unlike traditional CRMs, which really kind of just stores customer data, tracks interactions, and generates reports, ServiceNow is a system of action. And where it's traditionally been about this engagement, ServiceNow is taking the action and making sure that we're focusing on fulfilling those customers' requirements or those requests. The ServiceNow platform unites AI agent, workflows, and data on a single enterprise-grade platform that can actually transform your business and the way you deliver customer experiences more efficiently. And in turn, it's able to foster a whole new level of customer engagement and loyalty, boost revenue, and cut down those operating costs. So remember when I showed you this kind of disconnected experience, what it looks like from the customer and agent and then your middle and back office? This is what it looks like today. With the AI platform, customers can actually self-serve, rather than read articles. With AI, it guides customers into this process to make sure that they can self-serve themselves and come up with the answers themselves. And then when there's a human that is required, for situations where that human assistance is required, requests are then automatically directed to the right person, not the next available person. And in organizations can set these rules based up once across all the different channels. AI agents can now handle tasks and process autonomously to save humans time and all of that busy work, including things like chat summaries, suggested resolutions, case closure notes, and generate those knowledge articles that you can then send on to your customers or have the agents use. The big thing here is that it is connecting your front, middle, and back office to ensure that everyone has complete visibility into the entire process across your organization to ensure everyone knows where the process is. Now let's dig a little bit deeper into the product side. So we spoke about the platform. Customer service management is the product by which it helps organizations to deliver what customers really want by driving agent productivity, reducing time to serve, and driving down the TCO. We're really talking about how we deliver true self-service with customers through AI-powered chat. We're here to boost agent productivity and resolve cases faster. And because this is all built on a single platform, we're also able to deliver these solutions across multiple industries with our pre-built industry solutions. So this means you guys can get up and running in weeks, not months or years, and easily adapt the platform to meet your business needs as your business evolves. In fact, we've already started to see a number of our customers reap the benefits of this. In fact, Griffith University has been able to eliminate paper base for their request forms. Lenovo has seen a 40% increase in its enterprise customers, and DTA has gone from 2 weeks to resolve a case into just 40 minutes. They're incredible changes. So now, imagine if we can have a team of automated agents taking care of the busy work that agents now have to do today, and can focus on truly serving the customer's inquiry. Now with our agentic AI agents, unlock the next level of productivity with AI agents who can complete tasks autonomously and processes, or with a human in the loop. Their ability to work 24/7 means that your customers can get resolutions faster and when and where they need it. Our AI agents can handle hundreds of cases from a single question and answer and issues resolved, and opening cases and kicking off workflow processes and suggesting outcomes of complex cases as well. And you have the tools to easily create your own AI that are tailored to your unique business needs. And because this is on one platform, on the ServiceNow platform, it's always under your control to make sure you're helping your customers according to your policies and guidelines. Our AI agents are built using the ServiceNow platform, which means it's natively and securely leveraging your data, workflows, and integration. And the result, when your live agents pick up a customer need, they can see the full interaction history, ensuring that your customers have seamless, consistent, and informed experiences. We've spoken about automation, AI, and the ability for customers to self-serve 24/7 with agentic AI. But when it comes to having a human interaction or a human in the loop, we now have the best of breed unified experience for agencies to manage and serve the customers in a single pane of glass with no more swivel chairing. We've partnered with the leading CCaaS providers like Genesys, AWS, and NICE to offer a unified interface for agents, with ServiceNow as a central hub for interactions, workflows, and knowledge management. But what do the agents actually think about this? Well, we asked the agents how they feel about AI being embedded in their everyday work. And the good news is, it became really positive for the potential for AI to alleviate those inefficiencies and improve that customer experiences and kind of eliminate the busy work that they have to do. So they said that AI could give them more time to help customers. They could help them do a better job. And again, go back to alleviating all of that busy work. To bring the CSM product to life, I'd like Paul to take you through a short demonstration of the product. Over to you, Paul.
Thanks, Alex. That was great. And I can really resonate with some of those stats you were talking about, particularly the time spent waiting on hold for problems to be resolved. I feel like that's me all the time. I'm Paul Starman, so I lead a team of solution consultants here at ServiceNow, focused on bringing our CRM and industry products to market across the region. And it's great to be with you today to bring some of this to life. So some of those things that Alex talked about, what are the challenges that customers and agents are seeing day to day trying to resolve issues? And we're going to bring it to life through the eyes of our customer service agent, John. Now, John's lucky. He's able to use the customer service management platform from ServiceNow to really help serve his customers. But not only that, he's got access to a whole bunch of AI tools to help him do a much better job and a much faster job. And with CSM, John can easily access all the information and answers that he needs. He can have his work supported by AI agents, and ultimately, he can keep his customers happy and loyal by resolving issues for them faster. So let's now jump across to the demonstration and see how John's able to do this. What we're going to do is start our demonstration on this dashboard, and this is our customer service dashboard, and this is giving the organisation some really great stats around customer service and how we're interacting and how we're resolving issues. Now, Alex talked about some challenges in the industry that we're seeing where it can take up to 5.2 days for customers to have issues resolved, and that's exactly what this organisation is seeing here. So we can see on this dashboard 4.16 days to resolve issues for customers. Now, that's not good enough. That's too slow. That's hard for a customer to deal with. And what that also does is impacts customer satisfaction. So we can see our organisation here has quite a low customer satisfaction score. And that's probably driven by the fact that we're not really helping customers in the time and the manner and the fashion in which they expect. But like I mentioned, John's got access to CSM. And what we're looking at here is his agent workspace. And this is where John's able to come in, interact, get all the information that he needs to be able to help serve the customers. And in this particular case, we've got Julie from an organisation, Boxio. She's ordered a piece of software from John, but unfortunately she's having problems activating the license. And so she's raised the case. Again, Alex talked about multiple channels on which we can raise cases, whether that be through our partnerships with CCaaS providers, if we want to raise them via the phone or a chatbot, or maybe email or other types of, or via a portal, for example, to raise those cases. And this is where John gets that case. But importantly too, the cases come to John because we know that he's the right person to solve these sort of issues. He's the one who's responsible for activating licenses when customers have a license problem. So we're not hopping that case around multiple different people or multiple departments to find the right person to solve it. We know that John has the skills, the capacity, and the availability to resolve that issue. So we've sent it straight to him the first time. Again, helping speed that time to resolution for Julie, the customer. But now, remember in the old days when John might have had to go across multiple different systems to resolve this sort of issue? No longer, not with Now Assist and the AI agents that John has access to. So he can simply come up here, and on the right-hand side of the screen, we can see these AI agents spring to life. Now think of an AI agent as additional workers that John's got access to help him resolve these issues. So rather than John having to go to multiple systems, multiple people, multiple departments to resolve these problems, he can have his AI agents do the work for him. And we can see down the right-hand side of the screen now that the AI agents have given some details about how they want to resolve the problem. There's some simple information here, understanding what Julie's issue is and how to resolve it. So now all John has to do is go through the details and just approve the execution of that plan. So importantly with AI, we don't just want it running wild across the organisation. We want human interaction and still governance involved to make sure that what we're doing and what we're allowing the AI agents to do, we can still make sure that they're compliant and matching the policy and the standards that we have in the organisation. So John can simply approve that. He can move that along. And what the AI agent is also helping with is that response back to Julie. So, typically it'd take John a long time to write those resolution notes, to put in the details, to wrap up the case as he closes it, but no more, because he's got an AI agent to help that. So we can see here there's some resolution notes that the agent has crafted, but the agent's also crafted an email back to Julie to let her know the resolution of the problem. So there's a new license key, there's details on the pricing, there's all the information that Julie needs to know to resolve that issue that we had. So it's a great experience for Julie, and it's a great experience for John. He hasn't had to waste time crafting this email that may not be in the right language or the right sort of format that the organisation expects. He's been able to use AI to really drive and increase that productivity and keep Julie a happy and loyal customer. But what's sitting behind all that? So we saw these AI agents spring to life. I described them as sort of these additional workers that are helping John do his work. Well, this is where the ServiceNow platform also helps. So let's take a look at the AI Agent Studio and how we bring them together. So as I come through this, and this is the kind of configuration that we're able to use to build out these agents and to put together the tasks and activities that they're there to complete. So we can see a range of ones displayed on the screen here, whether they're helping with various orders, there might be permit applications that they're helping fulfill, shipping requests, tracking requests, those sort of things. So AI agents are taking on specific roles within the organisation. But what we might want to do here, and let's see how this particular one was built out a little earlier that John was using, and this is where we're helping resolve a case. Now, back in the old days, some of you may remember some of these type of things would have taken a whole lot of code and configuration and customization to put together. If you have a look on the screen here, even I could do something like this. It's just natural language that I'm using to describe the instructions and the kind of things that I want the agent to do. So it's really simple to tell the agent, in this case, the case resolution agent, what I want it to do. I can move along here, and as we go past the instructions, what is it that I want the agent to do? I can describe that. Again, all using natural language. I don't need to be a coder. This is really simple to configure to tell the agents how I want it to support me. But then as we move on, that's kind of what I want the agent to do. And now let's have a look at how the agent does that. So if we move along a bit, we remember with Julie before, we wanted to assign her a new license key and resolve that issue she had. So let's jump into that. Let's see how we actually do that. Now, in the past, you might have had to go across the different systems. There might have been different integration points. There might have been a complex process to get these license keys and to make sure that gets into the hands of Julie. Now, once again, I can just describe that process using natural language in the instructions for what I want the agent to do. I can let it run autonomously. So again, I want it to run off, go and do the things by itself. But I, as an agent, want to just make sure that I can review what's going to happen before it actually executes with the customer. So you remember John approved that step before. So we can go through that. And then finally, before we let it loose in the wild, we want to make sure we test it. So we want to make sure that it's going to do what we expect it to do in the way we hope that it does it before we let it loose on customers. So let's come in here and test that agent that we just built. And I can test that using real cases that we might have within the system. So I can select, this is the one that I want to test here. And we can start bringing that to life. So you'll see that task starting. What you'll notice across the bottom in the middle of the screen here are these agents that are coming to life. So the one on the left-hand side that's doing some research, well, that's going off and looking for the information that we need. That's planning the activity that we need to do to execute and resolve this particular problem. But then as we go through that further, we also see this communicator agent come to life. What the communicator's doing is getting information to and from Julie or to and from the various parties that might be involved in this. So again, it's one of those workers sitting next to John doing the kind of activity that he needs to help resolve his issues. And as we continue to test that, we can see here, everything's been successful. We're really happy with that. And now we can launch that into production or launch it out to start helping resolve customer issues. And so what you saw there was a really good example of, an issue coming in from a customer. We saw John in the customer service management workspace, no longer having to swivel chair across multiple different systems to resolve Julie's issue. He was able to use AI agents to really resolve that in a timely fashion, but also a governed fashion. So we can make sure that, again, the way we resolve Julie's issue was compliant with the policies and practices that we have within the organization, rather than just letting AI run wild and create problems for us down the track. So what we've just seen, and we heard Alex talk about some of the innovation within the customer service management platform as well. Now remember, everything you've just seen is available today. This is capability that we can do today within customer service management and on the CSM platform. But if we just jump back to the slides for a moment, let's take a look at where we're going with some of this as well. So, most of the customers out there, you're probably on the Yokohama release, where we brought some of this to life. We started really driving some of those agentic AI and using agentic AI to solve real-world customer problems. As we move into Zurich, and for those who are interested in taking a look at that, the release preview is available now, so check that out. But really what we're doing is driving innovation at 3 different levels. So we're helping push those AI agents out to customers to help resolve issues for customers. We're also driving innovation at the agent level. So we're providing greater capability within the agent workspace on the agent desktop to help them with things like playbooks for interactions. So when a call comes in, for example, into customer service management, we can have a scripted playbook that really defines what an agent needs to do to help resolve a customer's issue. Again, whether I've been with an organization for 1 day working in the contact center or 10 years, playbooks really help me scale what I do and make sure that I'm following particular guidelines and business practices as I go through that process. But we're also helping the admins as well. So we took a look a moment ago at the AI Agent Studio and how we're able to build those agents. We're driving greater capability for admins as well to help build out that as well. And I'm really excited for next year when we see the Australia release go live. And again, driving greater innovation. So for mobile applications, for example, on the customer side, we're able to push more capability into the mobile application and also helping agents and admins better fulfill customer issues through the ServiceNow platform. Now, most of what Alex and I have talked about today really focuses around our customer service management part of the platform. But as many of you probably know, we're now transforming experiences across the industry with the ServiceNow CRM. And CRM is about much more than just the service management part that we're focused on today. And what that allows us to do as we start entering CRM It allows us to sell, service, and fulfill right across the customer lifecycle. So think about some of the capability that we're delivering around sales and order management, or CPQ, configure, price, quote, how we're able to help customers buy services and goods from organizations. We saw how we're able to then service that, but then also using capability around field service management, for example, how we're able to then fulfill those orders. And just another few great customer examples of where we're seeing this come to life. I think of BT, British Telecom. They've seen a 33% reduction in the time it takes to resolve cases. That's huge. Think of the savings that they're able to generate out of that. And then if we take a look at Xerox, they've seen 53 minutes of time unlocked per day for technicians. I mean, that's nearly a full hour that we're giving back to technicians to focus on more important work, to focus on spending time with their family, having a longer lunch, whatever it is they want to do. But using some of the capability around customer service management, and in the case of Xerox, field service management, we're really able to drive those savings for companies like Xerox, and hopefully for organizations like yours as well. And with that, on behalf of both myself and Alex, I'd love to thank you for spending your time with us today. I hope you found this useful, hope you found it informative, and please feel free to reach out if you'd like any more information. Thanks a lot.
Hi, my name is Steven Smith. I'm part of the global go-to-market team at ServiceNow, focused on field service management. I want to provide some insights on FSM and our approach with AI to drive value to service operations across the varied industries that we encounter. At ServiceNow, we connect the front office, back office, and field service operations to the AI-powered business transformation platform. Field service is central to this, and where service operations across a broad range of industries struggle to balance operating costs, compliance, commitment, employee and customer experience to deliver more effective and efficient service, drive revenue, and their brand excellence. This is where FSM drives value into the business. Let's take a closer look at how ServiceNow Field Service Management helps you reduce unneeded visits and simplify the service delivery across your customers' assets and facilities. In terms of benefits, increase productivity. Give field personnel the tools they need to address issues the first time, including complete access to the customer and asset history by their mobile device, along with step-by-step mobile playbook guidance. And with Now Assist, technicians get a huge productivity boost with work order task summarization, knowledge article generation, and sidebar chat summarization to efficiently speed the completion of work. Regarding optimizing resource allocation, your field service managers and dispatchers proactively get access to the information they need from any source at their fingertips. Tailored AI-driven insights on workforce management, scheduling, or dispatch improvement, service delivery speed, quality, and efficiency, enabling you to set a new standard for employee and customer experience. Automate repetitive administrative tasks, such as drafting work order summaries or creating knowledge articles, and complex processes to accelerate job completion, eliminate guesswork, and deliver field service with greater consistency. Intelligent workflows enable you to resolve customer issues quickly, freeing field service employees to focus on high-impact work. Enhanced communication and collaboration. The ServiceNow platform is built on a single cloud-native architecture, data model, and user experience, so you can provide one digital experience for your field service employees with AI-powered workflows built on a single system of action. Break down silos, separating departments, teams, and employees to speed collaboration and delivery of differentiated field service that will grow your business and reputation as an industry leader. A few customers realizing tremendous benefits. Xerox, for example, they had a range of challenges. They were looking for digital solutions to unlock economies of scale, achieve consistency and flexibility across their entire field workforce, lower costs, reduce inefficiencies, increase uptime, and shrink their carbon footprint. An additional challenge to address was the number of highly skilled and experienced employees approaching retirement within the next 12 to 36 months. Xerox needed to replace these individuals, but also needed to retain the knowledge and experience they possessed. To support these challenges, FSM helped to free up an extra 53 minutes of repair time for each technician per day, With over 3,000 mobile technicians, that's a tremendous amount of additional work that can be done. Flinders University, a leading public research institution in Australia, faced challenges to manage its facilities and service operations due to disparate processes and a high volume of requests across campuses. Over 35,000 field service tasks are handled each year, and 24,000 facilities assets are managed by the CMDB, now on a single platform. By implementing ServiceNow, Flinders University streamlined service operations, resulting in increased productivity and resource efficiency. With improved visibility and automation, the university reduced cycle times for tasks, leading to higher employee satisfaction and more effective management of external contractors. Scheduling is one of the biggest challenges in field service. It's more than just assigning a technician to a job. It's about making sure the right technician with the right skills and equipment is in the right place at the right time. Not done correctly, it leads to inefficiencies, long travel times, and missed SLAs. Not to mention unhappy customers, extended asset downtime, and unhappy employees. That's where ServiceNow's schedule optimization comes in. ServiceNow's AI-driven scheduling takes the guesswork out of dispatching. It factors in skills, location, and job priority to automatically assign the best resource for the job. It could be an individual, employee, a contractor, or even a crew. Smart routing minimizes travel time, reducing fuel costs and increasing efficiency. And real-time re-optimization ensures that if a job changes at the last minute, schedules can be adjusted instantly without chaos. The bottom line, schedule optimization helps field service teams get more done in less time, addressing the range of constraints and objectives across service operations to deliver precise and optimal use of resources, reducing operating costs while elevating efficiency and effectiveness. Field technicians face constant challenges, looking up information, troubleshooting complex issues, and making decisions quickly in the field. Without the right tools, the result is wasted time and frustrated customers. What if AI could provide immediate, relevant insights and make their jobs easier? That's where Now Assist comes in. Now Assist is an AI-driven assistant that helps field technicians work smarter. It retrieves relevant knowledge articles, suggests troubleshooting steps based on past cases, and even predicts the best course of action. Instead of wasting time searching for solutions, technicians can get the right information instantly. Plus, conversational AI allows them to interact with the system naturally, reducing admin work and letting them focus on solving problems. With Now Assist, field technicians can work more efficiently, spending less time on administrative tasks and more time fixing issues. AI-powered recommendations improve troubleshooting accuracy, helping teams resolve problems faster. The end result? Increased technician productivity and a better experience for both employees and customers. Many field service organizations rely on external contractors, but managing effectively is a whole different challenge. Without visibility into their availability, performance, or compliance status, it's easy to run into delays and service gaps. That's why contractor management is such a crucial piece of FSM. ServiceNow FSM makes contractor management simple by integrating third-party workers into the same platform as your internal teams. That means contractors can receive assignments, update job statuses, and deliver consistently, all within a unified system. Plus, management gets real-time visibility into performance, availability, and compliance, ensuring work meets your organization's quality standards. Mobile access keeps everything running smoothly, allowing contractors to update jobs on the go. Field Service Marketplace helps organizations find, onboard, and manage third-party contractors more efficiently. Instead of scrambling to find available contractors, businesses can leverage a centralized marketplace to connect with pre-vetted service providers, ensuring they always have the right talent available to meet demand. With FSM's contractor management, you get full visibility into your external workforce, improving accountability and ensuring compliance. Real-time collaboration means fewer delays, faster service delivery, and higher overall efficiency. The result? Reliable contractor performance and a seamless customer experience. The Field Service Marketplace takes this even further by providing access to a network of qualified service providers. Instead of struggling with capacity shortages or last-minute contractor needs, organizations can use the marketplace to quickly find, vet, and onboard service providers who meet their requirements. This ensures jobs get done faster while maintaining service quality. We've covered a lot today, and I hope you see the potential FSM has to transform your field service operation. The key takeaway, FSM helps you simplify operations, automate critical workflows, and collaborate more effectively, whether it's through optimized scheduling, contractor management, or AI-powered assist. Let's take a look at the solution with Manolo.
Hello, everyone. My name is Manolo Yanes. I'm a Senior Solution Advisor here at ServiceNow, specializing in field service management. For the next 15 minutes or so, I will walk you through a very exciting demonstration of how we're adding value to our field service technicians and our dispatchers by enabling them to have access to our Now Assist capability. So through the presentation, I'll walk you through two different personas, two field service technicians completing work out in the field, and also we'll show you how schedulers and planners are able to leverage the AI platform for business transformation to be able to deal with exceptions or scheduling scenarios that arise from the information we get from our field service technicians. The first person I wanted to introduce to is Alex Ray. Alex is out in the field, he's completing his work. It's the end of the day, he's been working hard doing a number of jobs at this particular customer site. He goes on to use his mobile solution to be able to fill in the details of what his business expects him to provide in order to complete the work. As he closes the work order and he's packing up his tools, he realizes that there is a particular problem with one of the hydraulic presses at this particular location. Now, Alex doesn't have the right skills or the equipment or the time, he really would like to go home, to be able to perform that job. So using Now Assist AI agents, he is able to use natural language to describe what the problem is and ask the AI agent to create a work order automatically for him. This process takes only a few seconds, which is great for Alex since he's keen to go home and join soccer practice with his favorite indoor soccer team. Once he's done, the AI agent will confirm that the work order is completed. It's common for our field service technicians to raise requests overnight or at the end of the day. And the persona that will handle that is usually a scheduler. They have many names. We call them schedulers, planners, coordinators. In this case, we have Lisa, who is the coordinator that handles Alex and a greater team of individuals that work within her territory. Lisa arrives at work in the morning, she prepares a nice cup of coffee, she sits at her desk, and then opens her dispatcher workspace. The dispatcher workspace is the one place where she can see the actual utilization of her resources, how much travel they're doing, what work has been scheduled to them at a glance. This is her control center for making decisions should any jeopardy conditions or jobs that might go at risk arise at any one time. From here, she's also able to track any critical key performance indicators that the business demands from her team. Lisa has many tools available to her from this space. One of the most powerful tools is the schedule optimization capability provided by Field Service Management. Instead of her manually scheduling the work, she expects the system to schedule it on her behalf whenever possible. Anything that can't be scheduled, she will handle it manually or with the appropriate escalation. In this case, the job that was raised by Alex last night has come through the optimization capability. The constraint space rules have decided that Teddy Taylor is the most appropriate resource to conduct this particular work. And since it was it's raised as a high priority work order, it means that the system has also replaced Teddy's first job for the day, which was a low priority work, and now it's been replaced with a high priority work. This kind of intraday scheduling capability is also part of field service management, and it allows Lisa to not worry so much about things that are coming through, and only the things that really matter that the optimization cannot fix on their own. From the workspace, Lisa also has the capability to look at the location of her resources as well as the location where this work is occurring, simplifying visualizing where her people are at any one time. The benefit for her is simple visibility and control over the field service operation. Most of the time with field service management from ServiceNow, most of the jobs that are scheduled, the first person that will see them after the schedule will be the technician. It's not going to be your schedulers and planners. And that's because your schedulers and planners are dealing with exceptions, things that the optimization cannot deal with. In this case, Alex raised the job, the system scheduled it automatically using our optimization capability, and the next person, the next human, if you will, that actually looks at the job is Teddy Taylor, who is the selected technician. Now, Teddy gets a notification on his mobile device letting him know that a high priority work has come in to his daily schedule. And this replaces his current work. So he's able to log into that job, look at the details of it, and immediately notify Lisa in the back office that he's going to accept that job and he's going to start the process of taking ownership of it. If you're using contractors, we call this the point of no return. At this point, the responsibility for that particular task is moved from the back office to your field service technicians. So now the person in charge of this task is your field tech. Now that Teddy has accepted that job and taken responsibility, he'd like to learn more about what he's supposed to do at this customer site and why it's high importance. Instead of him going back and reading documents, notes, case notes, all sorts of information that might be added to this work, he will use our Now Assist capability to help him do that. So he can start a natural language conversation with Now Assist, and he's able to ask specific questions about this particular task. And those questions trigger the Now Assist capability to go and fetch information from many different data sources. So we're getting information through Workflow Data Fabric. We're able to get information about the asset, about our customer, or perhaps the history of that asset, if it's held in other places other than our ServiceNow platform. This information saves Teddy a lot of time from having to sort through lots of different information, and it helps him prepare before he actually starts travel to site. Now that Teddy's up to date with what he needs to do with his job, thanks to Now Assist, he can commence travel to that location. So using our button compliance, he will highlight or push the button to let us know that he's ready to commence travel. This notifies Lisa, as well as our customer, that Teddy is on his way to perform the work. Now, what's interesting here is that this is a high priority work order. What that means is that our customer is anxiously waiting for someone to fix that problem. To let him know that Teddy is on the job, as soon as he hits travel, our customer gets a notification. This notification takes him to a site where she can actually see the location of Teddy and how long it's going to take him to get to their place of business. Our customer also has the capability to be able to communicate with Teddy if she chooses to. So we're giving them the ability to be able to expose Teddy's mobile number, to be able to communicate with him, or send a message to him using our portal capability. Since Teddy's arrived on site and he's started commencing on this hydraulic press installation, he gets to work and commences to perform the installation. As he's doing that, we expect him to be able to collect certain information about how that piece of equipment is being installed and calibrated. This information is collected in what we called smart assessments or questionnaires. These questionnaires are incredibly valuable as this information can trigger additional workflows in the ServiceNow platform. So the information Teddy is collecting here is very useful, incredibly useful for an asset owner or an asset manager who would like to know how our customers are using the equipment produced by our company. Now, what's really amazing about smart assessments is that you can configure them in any way. You, as in you on the other side of this camera, are powered to be able to create these questionnaires in a easy-to-use environment using drag and drop techniques in our no-code capability from our platform. So Teddy's ready to finish his questionnaire. He's completed and captured all the details that he needs. Now, our Now Assist takes another step to help Teddy out here. All the information that he's collected about this job in the questionnaires is immediately summarized using our Now Assist capability as well. Now, this is very important for him. In the past, without this capability, he would have to spend 10, 15 minutes doing paperwork at the end of every job, essentially describing everything that he did to complete that job. What this does is it allows the system to be able to create those notes on his behalf. Then he can just simply review the information created by Now Assist, and is able to add any additional notes he would like. If he's happy with the information that's been produced by the system, he just simply goes ahead, signs off on his work order, and then gets ready to move on to his next job, making sure his customer is happy. Now, while he's on site, Teddy notices his customer comes up to him and asks him a question about a crane that's given him some problems. Now, Teddy is not an expert on cranes. He's a really good hydraulic press guy, so he doesn't know enough about it. So what can he do to help his customer? And here comes Now Assist to the rescue for him as well. Instead of him looking up manuals or information, he can simply, using our lens capability, he is able to take an image of that asset and then ask Now Assist for information about asset. So give me an asset overview, and then Now Assist goes back and gets all the information we know about this particular type of asset. So Teddy finds out that this particular asset is end of life. That means we no longer carry the right parts or the support for that particular piece of equipment. Now, he passes that information on to his customer. His customer asks him, what can you do to help us out? And this is where Now Assist shines as well. Now Assist is not only telling him what the asset condition is, but it's also giving him an insight of to what workflows he can kick off. In this case, these workflows are triggering other functionality within our platform. For example, sales order management. And from here, Teddy is able to simply create an opportunity. This opportunity then will be shared with his sales teams, who will engage the customer about replacing that particular crane that is out of support. I hope you enjoyed the presentation as much as I did. I'm always fascinated by how new technology is so quickly adapted into the ServiceNow platform. And the scenarios that I've shown you today, they are based on real scenarios that happen out in the field every day. So now, as Stephen mentioned in the earlier presentations, just imagine what that little bit of efficiency can do for your workforce, saving 10 minutes here per task, per day. If you have a large enough workforce, that amounts to an enormous amount of productivity released by these tools. I'd like to thank you for your time today, and I hope you've enjoyed this presentation.
Our speakers for the very, very insightful session. And I know that you have a lot of questions here. I can see a lot of questions such as what metrics or KPI should leaders track to measure the ROI of AI in customer and field service? And can you walk through a real world workflow where AI reduces resolution times or enhances customer satisfaction? So we did have a few answers here by Olivier from ServiceNow, but a customer representative or a ServiceNow representative will be reaching out to all of you to answer your questions. So stay tuned. Look at your emails for the ServiceNow representative. And thank you once again to all of our speakers, and of course to everyone who joined us here for our day 2 of the CRM AI Summit, Transform Customers experiences in the AI era. And we hope you found today's discussions very insightful and inspiring. And it doesn't stop here, by the way. I will be seeing you on September 30. We'll be back for day 3. Put AI to work fast. So be sure to mark your calendars because you don't want to miss the practical strategies and conversations still to come. But before we close, just a quick reminder that a recording of today's session will be available soon. So you will be receiving an email with the link so you can revisit the session or share it with your colleagues. If you have any further questions or need additional information, please don't hesitate to reach out to us using the contact details displayed on your screen. We will be flashing it shortly. Oh, there it is. Okay, so you see the email there. Don't hesitate to reach out to us. Once again, this has been your host, Ella Gomez, and on behalf of the team, we thank you for being part of today's session. We look forward to welcoming you back in our upcoming webinars. Goodbye. Okay, so as you all know, it is time for our raffle draw. So we will be having 3 lucky winners. Once again, 3 lucky winners of 50 USD Grab vouchers. So to join, you have to scan the QR code that's on your screen. Once again, to join, you have to scan the QR code that's on your screen and finish the survey. I will be giving you 2 minutes. So timer starts now. Once again, you guys, just 2 minutes to answer the survey. And if you are done, do let me know so I can see how many people have already submitted and are qualified to join our lucky raffle draw. All right. So 2 minutes, you guys, just 2 minutes. So this is just a quick survey. Once you are done, drop done on the comment section below so I can see who's already done and I can check if your names are registered. Okay. So 1 minute and 30 seconds left. And let's see if we already have people. There we go. We see a lot of people saying done. I will be announcing the winner shortly. And by the way, you have to be here in order to claim your prize. So if I do mention your name later, please make yourself known. Say here, present, or however you want to say that you're here. Just make sure that you are here until the end of the survey. Last 50 seconds, you guys. Last 50 seconds to fill out the survey. And we will be starting our raffle draw for 50 USD Grab vouchers. Once again, 3 winners will be going home today with 50 USD Grab vouchers. Okay, last 30 seconds, and I will be saying the first name of our winner for today. Let's see. Let me check if we already have a lot of people who are done with the survey. Okay. So I already have the names here. I see a lot of people submitting already. Okay. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and time is up. Okay, so the first winner of our lucky draw is Maria Teresa Adriano from Meralco. Congratulations to you for winning a 50 USD Grab voucher. Is Maria here? Maria, are you with us today? Are you still with us? Remember, you have to be here to claim your prize. Do say hi. Hello, it's me. Let's see if you are here. Yes, you are here. I checked it. You are still with us. Okay, congratulations to you. Next winner is Sheikh Hakim. Sheikh Hakim, Calcom Digi. Congratulations to you. Are you here, Sheikh? Let me see if you are here. Oh, yes, here. Okay, I see your name here. Congratulations to you. And now for the last winner of our 50 USD Grab voucher is Umer bin Othman. Umer, are you here from Malaysia Airports Holding Berhard? Are you here, Umer? Umer. Am I saying it correctly? Congratulations to you. Yes, you are here. Congratulations to you, and congratulations to all of the winners of our lucky raffle draw. Once again, my name is Ella, and I will be seeing you on day 3. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Jim. I was wondering.
Let me guess. Customer service is your next stop on your What's New with ServiceNow mission.
Whoa, you customer service folks really can read people's minds.
Before ServiceNow, our customers couldn't solve issues on their own. Had to call us every time. Calls piling up while my team's tied up on open cases, chats pending, case notes to write, emails to respond to.
Okay, your to-do list is like stressing me out.
Just relax. Breathe.
Okay.
Breathe. That was then. This is ServiceNow. Yeah, it enables us to unify our data with our workflows and brings it all together with AI all on a single platform. Check this out. AI agents use natural people speak to help customers take action on their own. Not cutesy voice chatbots that waste your time with generic help articles. We're talking out-of-the-box AI agents that solve cases autonomously.
Okay. What if your people need to step in?
Oh, you mean the old data chase across 6 different systems and who knows how many departments?
Yeah.
Well, ServiceNow gives my team a single, unified workspace. Everything needed to work with customers in one view. AI agents handle the time-sucking tasks. My team can now focus on person-to-person customer relationships. So when the sales team closes a deal, my team makes sure it stays closed.
And those customer relationships drive repeat business.
Exactly. Boom! Resolution in no time, without any swivel chair gymnastics.
Please don't bring up swivel chairing. I've broken like 8 swivel chairs.
Let's not
here.
go there.
You get mad. Okay, that's really slick, but what if your use case isn't out of the box?
Funny you should ask. I built my own custom AI agents with ServiceNow's no-code AI Agent Studio, like this one. It proactively watches for customers who may experience issues before and after purchase. Researching previous cases, my AI agent offers alternatives if lookalike customers have similar issues. They reduce all that sell, close, churn, ping-ponging.
Oh, I gotta work on my backhand for the company-wide ping pong tournament.
Focus?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you got custom agents, you've got out-of-the-box agents and third-party agents, and coordinating them all is like herding cats?
No, but watch this. AI agents work together as teams across departments. Guided by the AI agent orchestrator, they can stay in sync, escalate if needed, and achieve results no single agent could on their own. Case volumes are down and our CSAT is up because the team's focused on people, not repetitive tasks.
Cool. CSAT. Wait, we have a satellite too?
Sure. CSAT orbits happy customers. Yeah, but seriously, we're getting ahead of our customer needs. We don't wait to be helpful, we plan to be. Customer service meets customer relationship management. Now that's what I call CRM built for the AI era.
Oh, I cannot wait to tell my mom that we have a satellite.
Ah,
Oh, yeah. Do you know where my office is? Okay, that's fine.